Mars is the planet of strength. And that's a pretty open word, strength. What do we really mean by strength? Well, strength to put into power our principles, to actually express them through our actions rather than just talk about them. Mars is the integrity of our actions. And if you want to get someone mad and you want to cause an argument, just say that they did something wrong. That gets Mars activated because according to us, we never do anything wrong, do we? Maybe in retrospect we might say that was kind of stupid, but in the moment, if you're doing something and someone says, hey, that's stupid, what are you doing it for? You'd be like, well, because ... Here's the explanation about why what I'm doing is right. This is Mars. Mars is the integrity of our actions in the moment. So you might be saying, well, then how come we don't always do things right? Well, that's the growth process of Mars, is to actually learn to do the things we know are right. We very often don't do what we know is right. Instead, we do what's easier. We do what makes us comfortable, what makes us happy in the moment, not what we know is right according to our principles. The truth is, if we always did what we knew was right, we wouldn't have very many problems in life. If we always did what we knew was right, we would be pretty solid in growth and we wouldn't be getting upset and arguing and battling over our principles. In fact, we would just be doing them. What I usually say is Mars gives us the capacity to suffer for our principles in the form of our actions. And if he's not strong, then he gives us the capacity to make others suffer for our principles, which means we wind up arguing over a sense of right and wrong rather than actually doing it. So Mars is really the integrity of our actions in the moment. The sun and moon create life, they create the body. And then the next planet that comes is Mars. Mars is the one that shows that vital animal energy in the moment, pulsating, focused on its actions. Here's where I'm going this way. Mars is moving forward towards our goals. We're only doing one thing at a time. We might have a lot of ideas about why we're doing it, but we're only doing one thing at a time. Right now, this is what I'm doing, and you're doing something too, watching this. But you might get up and then do something else, and in that moment, you're only doing that thing. Physically, your body is moving in that direction, and that's what Mars is about. If someone stops you, all of a sudden you'll be angry because they're stopping your momentum. So Mars gives us this very black and white nature in our thinking as well, because ultimately Mars is the energy that gives strength, like I said, the strength to put our principles into practice, but also the strength to defend our life. If someone jumps you and starts to fight with you, you're not going to stop and rationalize and think, I wonder why they're doing this. No, it's very simple. Fight or flight. You have to fight. And Mars is the fight response in us. But again, we wind up fighting over things that aren't really making us strong. And so wherever we are on the growth path of true strength, which means having good principles and good teachings, and then putting them into practice, that shows how much strength we actually have. And that's what Mars is about. So Mars rules that very sort of simplistic black and white nature of the mind that is very simple and oriented towards our actions. The only good thing Mars does is act. Mars is great for actions. So do what you know is right. Don't talk about it or argue about it, and Mars will be very powerful for you as well.